Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrew Gitolasa. So for this day, we will do the another activity in NetAcad, which is in chapter 6. So this activity is entitled the Packet Tracer Configure Initial Router Setting. So the objective of this activity is Part 1, verify the default router configuration. Part 2, configure and verify the initial router configuration. And Part 3, save the running configuration file. Okay, so this is the background of this activity. So in this activity, you will perform basic router configuration. You will secure access to the CLI and console port using encrypted and plain text password. You will also configure messages for user login into the router. So this banner also warn an authorized user that access is prohibited. Finally, you will verify and save your running configuration. So we go to the part 1. So part 1 is verify the default router configuration. So step 1, establish a console connection to R1. So A, choose a console cable from the available connection. Then B, click PCA and select RS23232. Then C, click R1 and select console. Then Then click PCA, then go to desktop and terminal, and click OK and press enter. You are now able to configure R1. Okay, so I already do that, but I will do it again. So we go to connection and click the console here. So this console is a the color is light blue or sky blue. So by doing that, you need to okay and select. So there's no RS232 because I already do that here. Sorry. So we go to okay. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, we go to PCA and we go to okay. I will be resize it. Go to desktop and go to terminal and click OK. Okay, press enter to get started. Excuse me. Okay, we go to step 2. Enter privilege mode and examine the current configuration. You can access all the router command from privilege CSEC mode. However, because many of the privilege command configure operating parameters, privilege access should be password protected to prevent unauthorized use. So, A. So, enter privilege CSEC mode by entering the enable command. So, we just need to click enter here. Okay. In. Okay. You just need to type enable here because I already do that. That's why it have a user access verification password. So I will do it again. That's why you can do it by yourself. Okay. Enable. Oh my god. Enable. Net. Oh my god, I don't know. Okay. Okay, we are done in part entropy bridge enable here. Then B, enter the show running config command. So we need to type show running show show running config here, and just type click OK. So this is the config. So answer the following question. What is the router host name? So the router host name will be R1. So how many pass internet interface does the router have? Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3. So there's a 4 pass internet router have. So how many gigabit internet? Gigabit. So it is only 2. Then serial enters in. Okay. So display the context. So display the current context of NVRAM. Router show, just type show running config here, running config here, config here. Okay. So it will not be start at config is not present because I already do this activity. Okay. So part to configure and verify the initial router configuration. So to configure parameter on a router, you may be required to move between various configuration mode. Notice how the prompt changes as you navigate through the router. So step 1, configure the initial setting on R1. If you have difficulty remembering the command, refer to the content for this topic. The commands are the same as you configured on a host name. Okay, I already do that. So R1 as the host name. So I will be do it as a router, not a not a R1 comty. Okay, so host name will be router. Okay, I will router. Okay, it will be router. Use the following console password. So just type line console here, console 0 here, then password, let me in, then so privilege is set. So we just need to log in here, then exit. Okay. So by doing this, how can we do that? Excuse me. How can we do that? Encrypted Cisco encrypted. So it will be password. Secret. It's a secret. It's a secret. Here. So it's invalid. Password. It's a secret. Invalid. Why it is invalid? Password secret. valid. Privilege ISEC, an encrypted Cisco. We need to type Cisco here. Password class Cisco. Why is that is like that? Exit. No, that's not exit. Config line console. Why it's config line? We need to exit here. Router. Okay, we go to banner MOTD here and type unauthorized authorized access is strictly prohibited. What is, oh my god. Oh, I sorry. Compty banner MOTD unauthorized access is strictly prohibited. Okay, we are done. So step 2. So I will not do it because I do it also, that's why it will be invalid input detected as a marker. Okay, sorry for that. Step 2, verify the initial setting on R1. Verify the initial setting by viewing the configuration for R1. What command do you use? Exit the current console session until you see the following message. By doing that, we need to show running config here. Running config here. It is invalid, that's why, because we need to exit here. Show running config. Okay, this is done, no? Excuse me. Need to type exit here. Okay, exit the current console session until you see the following message. So router con 0 is not available. Press the turn to get started. Press enter. You should see the following message. Okay, press enter. Unauthorized access is strictly prohibited. Okay. What should every router have message of the for giving? Why should every router have a message of the day or MOTD banner for giving a instruction for the user or the hacker na don't access if there's no if you are prohibited or unauthorized. Okay, if so enter the password necessary to return the privilege set mode. Okay, just type let me in here. Let me in router enable, then it's a secret. Okay, port 3. So save the configuration file to NVRAM. You have A. You have configured the initial setting for R1. Now back up the running configuration file to the NVRAM to ensure that the changes made are not lost if the system is rebooted or loses power. Then what did you enter to save the configuration NVRAM? By doing that, we need to use the copy running config startup config. What's the shortest and ambiguous version of this command? So I think it is right. Which command displays the context of I don't know. Be verified that all the parameters configured are recorded. If not, analyze the output and determine which command were not done or were entered incorrectly. You can also click check result in the instruction window. Step 2. Optional bonus. Save the startup configuration file to flash. Although you will be learning more about managing the flash storage in router in a later chapter, you may be interested to know now that as an added backup procedure, you can save your startup configuration file to the flash. By default, the router will still load the startup configuration from NVRAM, but if NVRAM becomes corrupt, you can restore the startup configuration by copying it over the flash. Complete the following step to save the startup configuration to flash. So we need to save the file before we going that. Running config startup config. Okay. So it already saved. So examine the context of flash using the show flash command. Show flash. So just type show flash here. Okay. So this is the show flash system flash directory, file length, name, status, how many files are currently stored in the flash. So there's 4 files that is currently stored in the flash. Which of the file would you guess is the iOS image? I don't know. So B, save the startup configuration file to flash using the following command. We need to type copy startup config flash. We need to type copy startup config flash. Okay, that will be destination file name startup config. We need so the router prompt to store the file in flash using the name in bracket. If the answer is yes, then press enter. If not, type an appropriate name and press enter. Okay, press enter. Okay, just type press enter here. Confirm. Okay, use. Okay, we need to use the show flash command to verify the startup configuration file is now stored in the flash. So we need to type show flash here. Okay. Okay, so that's all. So we are done for this activity, which is the configuring initial router setting with using the packet tracer. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, and I hope you have knowledge for that. Okay, so that's all for today, and I hope you understand, and see you in my next video, and annyeong. Bye bye.